Hey y'all, welcome to this episode of What I Learned Today. Today I want to talk about this idea of release. All right, and so RELEASE. All right, so we want to release, meaning to let go. All right, so now when we release to let go, and I'm talking about thoughts, people, relationships, items, right? Anything that you can release, mindsets, behaviors, right? These are all types of things that we can release. In the process of me journaling about this whole idea of release, meaning to let go, I started seeing this in my head. I started seeing release, right? And when you release something, it means to start again, right? So if you think about it like a car, when the lease is over, you release, you let go of the old lease. You have the opportunity to let go of that old car. And then you have the opportunity to start a new lease with another car. You get a chance to have a release. Now, this becomes important because there are some things that it is time for us to release. It is time for us to let go of these things, these thoughts, these behaviors, these mindsets, these relationships, right? With people, with places, with things, with behaviors. But instead of releasing them, we end up, releasing them. We end up starting them again. We end up being in this cycle, right, where we get to a point, we know that we're supposed to release when we get to this point, but instead of getting out of it, we start it again. So I said, let's take honest inventory. What are those items? What are those things? What are those behaviors? What are those relationships with, friends, family, romantic, work, right? What are those mindset, those beliefs, those ideas, those concepts? What are, again, those behaviors, those things that we're doing that we need to honestly let go of? Let's make a list of those. That it's time to release them. They're not serving us anymore. They're not serving our greatest good. They're not leading us to our greatest life. And stop releasing those, meaning starting them again. Make a list of the behaviors that you keep, the behaviors, the thoughts, the relationships that you keep releasing, meaning you keep starting again, and then you find yourself caught in this loop. All right. There are behaviors that maybe once were functional but are now dysfunctional. There are relationships that maybe once were healthy but now are unhealthy. It doesn't mean that they may not be unhealthy forever, but right now they're not serving you for your best, and or you're not serving the other person or people for their best. And again, this can be friendship, romantic, family, work, spiritual, religious, right? You have to take honest inventory of what needs to be released, let go of, and what have you been releasing that needs to be stopped, meaning you've been starting these things, utilizing these things, using these things again, but you need to actually be releasing, letting it go. All right, have at it. I will talk with you all soon. Be well. Bye-bye.